Hey guys, a lamb is definitely one of my favorite meats to have, and sometimes it can be on the expensive side, but whenever I do make it, I really enjoy my meal. So let's get into this really easy stovetop jerk lamb. So I'm using some lamb loin chops. These were cleaned. I trimmed off the excess fat and then pat dried it. Then we're going to add the seasoning. So I have some all-purpose seasoning, paprika, there's some black pepper, and I'm going to be adding some wet jerk seasoning along with some browning. So that's what's in this bowl here. Some browning, which is burnt sugar, and some wet jerk seasoning. Depending on what brand of jerk seasoning or jerk marinade you use, then you might need to add some salt, but remember that some of them can be salty. All right, so we're gonna just rub all of this into the lamb, and if you can marinate this for at least 2 hours, that would be awesome. I really enjoy a delicately flavored lamb. However, this is going to be really deep and rich in that jerk flavor. Okay, so even though we're not doing it the authentic jerk way, right? It's still going to be so delicious. We're going to simmer it in a nice little yard style gravy. All right. So first thing we need to do is brown the lamb. So I'm using my cast iron skillet. I have some oil in there, and we're going to brown the lamb on both sides. You can do about 3.5 to 4 minutes on each side. Lamb doesn't take long to cook, but these are pretty thick and there's the bone right in there, right? So you might need a little more time than you would for like a small rib chop. So brown them on both sides, and then remember that some people like their lamb medium, some want it medium rare. I like medium well to well done when it comes to this cut of lamb. So just brown it all over, and then we will take them out of the skillet. So now I'm going to add some unsalted butter. Then I'm going to go in with some minced garlic and some vegetables. I'm using some bell peppers and onion. So it's kind of like a gravy, Jamaican style. We make a really simple gravy. We start it off by cooking up the veggies. We might add soy sauce and ketchup and all that stuff. So what I'm doing today is butter first, then the garlic. Then we're going to go in with the vegetable strips. So this is onion and bell peppers. Whoa, 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 whoa. After sauteing these for about a minute, you want them to be still firm. We're gonna add some soy sauce and some jerk seasoning. So that's all in one bowl here. If you have jerk marinade, you could use jerk marinade or even jerk sauce. You could add that here. And I'm adding some brown sugar. Then we're gonna go in with some tomato ketchup. Really easy, super simple. If you don't want to use ketchup, you can use tomato paste or chopped or crushed tomato, and then you can add some broth or water. We're making a really simple gravy, guys. Putting those fresh herbs, rosemary and thyme, and then a scotch bonnet pepper. Next thing I'm adding is some allspice berries. We want this nice Jamaican jerk flavor, even though we're not doing it outside on the grill or the barbecue. So I just added some more of that all-purpose seasoning that I used to season the lamb, and I'm just going to stir this around. We are going to be simmering the lamb chops in this. Okay, so if you need more liquid, you can definitely add more liquid once you put those lamb chops in there. So just add more water or some more broth. This method is very simple, guys. It's kind of like you're cooking some brown stew chicken Jamaican style, but we're using lamb instead. Now, what you need to do is determine how well done you want this to be. Okay, so what we're going to do is add those juices from the bowl. The lamb was resting in that bowl, so I'm just adding the juices, and then just baste the lamb with that liquid. we're going to be putting this in the oven or leaving it on the stovetop to simmer. So you just want to simmer until those juices in the lamb are not running pink anymore if you want it well done. If not, just a few minutes and you'll be good. I didn't bother to put mine in the oven. I just continued to slowly simmer it on the stovetop. And this is the gorgeousness that I end up with, a beautiful Jamaican style gravy and nice tender lamb. I just simmered it for about 3 to 4 minutes in the gravy and it was good to go. Remember, if you like your lamb under, right, if you want it to be less done than a medium well or well, then you can cook it for less time. But that's it. This is so delicious. This is good with some rice, some mashed potatoes. I had it with some yellow rice. The yellow rice recipe is on my channel, but you could definitely do some garlic creamy mashed potatoes. Can't wait for you guys to taste it. Let me know how it works out for you once you try it out. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.